Today I'm doing another pinch of num recipe, and I'm going to be doing a creamy Bolognese. So this one's a bit different because it's got milk in it. So let's have a go and see what happens. Okay, so I've got a large saucepan and I'm going to spray in some low-cal spray, and I've got it on a medium heat. Now if you're doing this with meat, it says to brown the mince, that's 500 grams of mince, for 5 to 6 minutes. But as I'm using Quorn, I'm going to go straight in with it. So that's been browned, we'll say, and then we're going to add 1 onion which has been finely chopped and 4 cloves of garlic which has been crushed, and we're going to fry this off for 3 to 4 minutes. If you want to make this completely vegetarian, just fry the onions and garlic, and at the end we'll add something different. I'll tell you about that at the end. So corn mince and onion and garlic in. If it's meat, brown the mince first. Right, so come back once this is cooked. Okay, once that's done, we are going to add 1 courgette which has been finely diced, 2 carrots finely diced, and 2 peppers finely diced. Give that a stir in. And then we're going to add a tin of chopped tomatoes and 250 ml of beef stock made up with 1 cube. And yes, Oxo do meat-free beef stock now, so if you can't get that, just use vegetable stock. And at this point we go in with the milk as well. So I've got 175 ml of milk. Put that in. And it's supposed to be a white wine stock pot, but I forgot to get it, so I'm just going in with a vegetable one. It might change the taste slightly, but it will do the same job. Right, I'm going to stir that all in. And we're going to bring this up to a boil. Okay, once it's started to boil, we're going to reduce the heat, cover, and we're going to let this simmer for 40 minutes. And don't forget to stir it occasionally. Okay, so after 40 minutes, we've still got quite a lot of liquid in there. So we're going to stir in a handful of fresh basil which has been chopped. I always go for the frozen, so let's get some in there. I'd say that's about a handful. So I'm going to stir that in. And then we're going to let this cook uncovered for another 40 minutes. And that time the sauce should have reduced. but keep an eye on it. If it starts to run out of juice, add a little bit more water. So let's take a look when it's done. Okay, so we've been cooking for another 40 minutes uncovered, and the sauce has reduced. So I'm going to put some pasta on, and then we're going to finish this off. Okay, pasta's nearly ready. So if you didn't put any kind of meat or corn in there, at this point you'd add 2 tins of lentils which have been drained, and then we're gonna season with some salt and pepper, and then we're going to add 90 grams of cream cheese, low fat of course, and we're just going to stir that in. And we're ready to serve. Okay, so we've got the recommended 50 grams of pasta, so I've gone with spaghetti. There we go. And then for the bolognese, it was 4 portions that we made, so I'm going to put a quarter in. And then once it's cooled down, the rest will be frozen. So that is it. You can add some parmesan or vegetarian hard cheese, but we're ready to go. So let's give this a try. Okay, let's give this a try. That is really nice. Oh, I'm so glad I've got some in that's going to go in the freezer, so I'm going to be able to have this again. Wow. So keep experimenting, have fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye.